Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Ibrahim, I'm at Oxford University and I've informally been leading the Shia student community here for about a year and a half. Now, alhamdulillah, it's been a real pleasure to be in my role for the last year or so. I've seen the Shia community grow from around 5 members coming to a weekly Dua Kumail discussion circle last year to up to 25 people now, brothers and sisters, coming to our weekly Dua Kumail event. We've also started a discussion circle on Usul al-Din delivered by our dear brother Ammar, shout out Ammar who is here, Ammar Naqvi. We've also got a weekly poetry night, a weekly discussion circle on Dua Jawshan al-Kabir. And beyond that, Jummah has also started up at the local mosque. So overall, the state of the Shia community here is really good and developing, so please make dua for us that this carries on. And otherwise, I'm really looking forward to integrating with the rest of the Midlands over the next couple of years, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Leicester ABSocs highlights this year would definitely be the strong bonds of brotherhood and sisterhood formed. This began in term 1 through our weekly Dua Kumail discussion circles, which alhamdulillah continue throughout the rest of the year. We also had our mental health awareness campaign alongside our social outings for the brothers and the sisters, through which we were able to support each other through stressful times such as deadlines and exams. I truly want to thank my Leicester ABSoc family, but specifically for coming together on 2 occasions, for our Wiladat in December and our Milad in February. These events were a success, but not because of our committee, rather because of all the members who came together to support us for the love of the Ahlul Bayt that we all share.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Ali from Loughborough ABSoc. We had the big milestone of being able to set up our ABSoc this year, which is great as it gives us a Shia community in Loughborough. We had our first Dua Kumail event in February, and inshallah we'll have many more events to come over the next few years.
Salam everyone, Faizan here from Leicester ABSoc. Hope you're all keeping well. Alhamdulillah, we started off with our meet and greet, where we had a multitude of people coming to our event, built a very strong, tight community, and after that we took it to our local centre. Alhamdulillah, since then we have managed to build excellent relationships. We've had games night with our local centres, and our flagship event we've had 2. One was a collaboration with the Midlands ABSoc, specifically Leicester, Birmingham, Aston, on the birth of Sayyida Zainab, where we had Sayyid Abbas Fashodi, multitude of reciters, and then we also had our pizza night with Sheikh Jawad Shamali, where we all sat down with Sheikh Jawad and discussed sort of on 13th of Rajab how we can learn from the Imam Ali, had a bit of pizza and had a great time really. So alhamdulillah, we're looking forward to go further and have more events in the future.
So QL ABSocs highlights include setting up weekly events for Dua Tawasul and Dua Kumail. We were invited to Warwick's very first Inter-ABSoc University Challenge, which we ended up winning, hosting our very first Society Milad for the 13th Rajab. Our multiple motives to Chaiwala after events have also been a highlight, and we have hoodies incoming, which I am very excited for, and hopefully they will be a highlight too.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. The Ahlul Bayt Society at Aston University has held multiple events for which we've had amazing turnouts. The highlight of our year has to be on the Wilada of Imam Hassan al-Askari, where we were blessed with the attendance of Sheikh Jawad Shamali and 65 other participants. We hold weekly events such as the Dua Kumail discussion circles and a Just a Chat, where we sit down and discuss different views and opinions. We also hold a social football on Wednesdays for the brothers. We're grateful for the memories we've been able to create together. Ahsan Jazakallah.
Salams everyone. The University of Birmingham Ahlul Bayt Society started off the year with weekly discussion circles. It was so great to see people come together with different ideas and same ideas, discuss them in a safe space. But the highlight of the year has to be our Roses for Peace event, where we handed out roses on the Wiladat of Imam Ali, and it was so great to see people's smiles when we handed out these roses and spread the message of peace. And I think something else that was really great was our games night. We didn't have people just from Birmingham, but we had people from all the way from Leicester, which was amazing. But I think the key takeaway from this year's ABSoc events has to be when people come to us at the end of the events and tell us, thank you so much for organizing these events. It's been a great way to socialize. We really appreciate you guys putting on these events. And so on that note, we really hope we can continue organizing these events and creating positive experiences through these events in the near future with all of you, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Fatima, I'm the president at Warwick ABSoc. Like everyone, we spent the previous year online due to the pandemic. So my exec and I were quite nervous about this year, but alhamdulillah we couldn't be more pleased with how it's gone. We were able to invite lots of really good speakers. We had Sheikh Khili speak to us about finding a partner for marriage, Sheikh Shumali talk about accessible spirituality, and most recently Sheikh Noor spoke to us about spirituality in the month of Rajab. And we were really blessed to be able to hold such informative and engaging events, and in person as well. But if I had to pick two things that I'm most proud of Warwick ABSoc for achieving this year, it would be first of all the sense of community that we've managed to build. We have a really cohesive exec that work really well together, and a tight-knit ABSoc that feels like a family. The games nights go on forever, the DKDCs never stop, they just move locations throughout the night, and the brothers have probably spent more time in Dolce than they have in the library this year. But alhamdulillah, this has all helped to create a really welcoming and fun vibe at our events. And the other highlight for me personally would be the university challenge that we held earlier this term. The first ever Inter ABSoc University Challenge, big up Kiel for being our first winners. The feedback that we received and the way we were able to bring together all of the Midlands ABSocs was such a fun event. Inshallah, we'll be able to carry on in future years. Really looking forward to seeing all of our members as well as all the other ABSocs back for term 3, inshallah.